If you're struggling to reach your full potential, if you want to get in shape, jacked, attractive, desired, if you want to get that swagger back and walk around and carry that confidence you know you should have, but you just don't want to join all this bodybuilder program that make you look less attractive and just to make sure you're 220 pounds, if that's not for you, I get it. And that's exactly how I used to feel. With my past experience in the entertainment industry, I've always had a strong sense of style and always understood that the way I carry myself was important and that made me stand out everywhere I went. However, one thing I always lacked was the physical side, my discipline, my bad habits. But in the past few months, I've gotten into the best shape of my life. I've quit partying, I've quit alcohol, I've quit chasing all these women, and I'm focusing on my education, my habits, my relationship with God, to fully commit to my personal development. It has taken my sense of style, my confidence, my aura to a whole new level, beyond what it already was, man. And in this video, I want to break down exactly how I did it. I've left the noise in the past, eliminated all distraction, and created a version of myself that I've always been chasing. Disciplined, confident, a man of my word, a man of authority. Everything in my life has grown up. Everything. And the whole point of this video is for you to say exactly what I've done. How to stop negotiating with your mind, how to get into your best shape possible. Learn how to dress so that every room you walk into, while staying humble, you attract the right people into your life. Stand out, feel confident, and finally reach your full potential as a man. And the best part, you don't have to buy all this bodybuilder program to look and feel your best. Let's get started. Fame destroyed my character and turned me into an addict. The Easy Glow method helped me turn on my full potential. Jacked, confident, disciplined in 90 days. Look at the difference between these two people. I'm saying these two people because I cannot even recognize myself right there. It's crazy. You can transform your life so much, no matter your situation. Let's go. Okay. So, before implementing this protocol, I was lost and I was just dreaming only. Skinny fat even though I was working out. I was procrastinating on everything, bro. Relying on my talent and luck and not on hard work and strong habits. So this is me right here, thinking only about partying, girls, lazy, always procrastinating on my future. Always procrastinating on my future, bro. Crazy. Like I thought I was the G right here. I thought this was it. I thought this was the life. Partying, fame, enjoy the life without having any goals. Without having any goals. And every morning I used to feel like shit because I thought that this was the shit, but it wasn't. And I was really, relying on my talent because I'm a pretty talented person from young age. Like I learn things very easily. So I thought that my talent will be enough to reach my goals in my life, And after understanding life, and I was like, no, that's not enough. You need to use and implement strong habits to improve in your life and like anybody else. And if I was always relying on my talent, I would have stayed in here and not use my full potential. Maybe from outside, people used to see me and be like, oh, you made it. But I knew deep down that wasn't it. I knew deep down that I could do way more in my life. And after implementing this protocol, I feel like I can achieve anything in the world. Shredded, vascular, high tests, while still enjoying my favorite food. You will understand what I'm talking about. I'm confident, but I'm really confident. Before I wasn't confident. I was acting I was confident, but I knew deep down that I was like kind of fake. Confident in the club, full of alcohol, that's being confident? No. So right now I'm confident. My appearance increased. I live a structured and disciplined life with a strong mindset and no need to the attention of girls anymore. This is me right now. A completely different person. I feel confident. My aura is different. I don't need the attention of girls because
I know who I am. I know my worth. And I know what I attract. When you know your worth, you know what you attract, you know who you are, bro. People feel that and people come to you even more. This is something you need to keep in mind. You really need to keep that in mind. You don't need the attention of girl. When you start focusing on yourself, educating yourself, they will come to you. Your dream girl will come to you. I guarantee you that. Just focus on yourself and stop chasing. Stop wasting your time in these girls. Because first of all, the girl want the top man. Want the man, the one that look good, that make money, and that are strong mentally. So focus on that first. Watch yourself grow. And trust me, I wasn't born with good genetic. I wasn't. I was always a skinny fat, as you saw before. And I knew that I had to really focus on my diet, my plan to really have the dream body I was looking for. So, who this is for? If you hate looking at yourself in the mirror every time you step out of the shower, knowing you're meant for so much more, this is for you. If you're the guy who never takes his shirt off at the pool and always avoids taking photos with people because you're insecure of the way you look, this is for you. If you're looking to lose 10 to 30 pounds of fat while building lean muscle and learn how to keep it forever, this is for you. If you're sick of feeling lost, anxious, and finding hard to resist the temptation of girls and parties, and you know and you want to build a strong mindset, this is for you. If you're tired of living a life without goals, no structure, and tired of letting everything up to chance, this is for you. If you want to learn new habits for full body, mind, and life transformation, this is for you. Who this is not for? If you enjoy feeling depressed and unfulfilled, not knowing what to do with your life, this is not for you. If you enjoy being insecure, never taking part in group activities with your friends, and always standing on the side wondering, do I look fat? Do I look ugly? This is not for you. If you're lazy and looking for quick and easy tips, this is not for you. If you're satisfied of living a life without goals, with no structure, and just going with the flow, this is not for you. If you're not committed, only willing to sacrifice a little bit of pleasure for short dopamine shots, and not willing to build a habit that will stick, this is not for you. If you're not looking to learn new habits for full body, mind, and life transformation, this is more certainly not for you. Now here's the truth. There is not magic pills to get your dream physique, improve your look and your life. But this method will guide you into the right direction. I guarantee you that. Just keep watching. Watch yourself. It took me a very long time to progress because I didn't have guidance. It's all about your daily action and your habits and someone to keep you accountable. So I've been working out since I'm 15 years old. But on and off, once a week, twice a week, eating whatever I wanted, kebab, burgers, things like that, hoping that I would get big like that. So I had no guidance. I had no plan. So I lost so much time in my fitness journey. Like, imagine if I would have been focused for the past 15 years, I would be on another level right now. But I want you to understand that the result I've had in the past 3 years is much beyond than the result I had from my 15 years old until my 27. Because I started having a plan, a structure, and guidance. Guidance, someone that was pushing me. I invested in myself. A plan, when you have, it's all about your daily action and your habits, right? So what you do on a daily basis matters so much. The way you wake up, what you do on the weekend. Do you party or you stay home? Do you eat outside or you eat at home? Do you know what you do? Do you know what you eat? Do you track your food? Do you track your workout? That's going to make you stand out. That's going to make you go to the dream physique. And also, I want you to understand, there's a lot of great coaches out there, a lot of people like that are very jacked and stuff like that. But for me, that's not beautiful. Looking like a rock, looking like my thumb with full of pimple on the back just to weigh 220 pounds. No, that's ugly. That's ugly. But we're gonna get to there. I just want to go back because this is me right there. And I was working out pretty good. Look at this. No abs. And once I started having the right plan, boom. Vascular, vein popping, abs popping, chest, shoulders, feeling good, feeling confident. This is what you can get when you start taking action in your life. But don't compare yourself with others. You can even have a better result than that. I guarantee you that. Get inspired. Don't compare yourself. But hey, don't worry. I'm not going to let that happen to you, man. This is finished. You don't have to eat chicken, broccoli, and rice every day to get in shape. You just need to optimize a couple key factors around your lifestyle and simple hacks to improve your style and appearance. That's it. That's it. And I'm gonna show you this right now. And if you want that person to be you, I'll show you exactly how to get abs and lose 10 to 30 pounds of fat while eating the food you love. How to build lean muscle while having an extremely busy schedule. How I transform my mindset and build unshakable discipline. How I use simple daily habits to completely change my life. How I improve my skin, my style, and my aura to stand out in the room. And in case you don't know me, here's a brief backstory about how I got here. I'm from a very small village in Switzerland, it's called Epalange. 8,000 people. I was the only black, and the other black was my best friend. That's it. Always felt different, always felt that I wasn't really belonging there, you know. But that's how life is, you know. Small village in Switzerland. English is not my first language, as you know. Grew up with my mom and my 3 sisters. Only 3 sisters. Grew up with ladies, women, and my mom. I wasn't really close to my father. I love my father, right? But, you know, I realized that men gain confidence from their father. And I realized I've met a lot of guys, and the guy when we were young that was really confident were the one that was very close to their father. And the one that was close to their mother didn't really build a strong confidence. And this was me. I know it's gonna be hard to believe it, bro. I wasn't confident at all. At this age right here, right there, I wasn't. I looked maybe confident, but bro, I was really not confident. I was extremely shy. But I just knew how to hide it, kind of, you know. And I really worked on myself so much. People look at me like right now, the end results. But you need to understand that to get to where I am right now, take nice pictures, it's a long process, and it's years of mistakes and putting myself in uncomfortable position to really start become confident, you know. I wasn't good at school, really not good at school. I didn't really have a degree though. I didn't have a degree. I started learning architecture when I was younger because I used to love drawing, and I thought I would be an architect. And I started working in sales, and life changed so much. I was pretty active as a kid and always played sports, so this was something pretty good. I lived in London, learned English, and started social media. That's where I started improving my style. So I went to London, and that's why I learned the base of English. And that's why I discovered my own style. You know, I started really getting into depth about fashion and stuff like that, right here, right there. And that's why I understood that I had the potential on social media. So I really started committed to post more on social media and start, showing myself, my style on social media. And that's when everything started. So I've been on social media since a very long time. So If I don't know how long you've been following me, but if you've been following me for more than 5 years, 10 years, yes, I'm still there, and I'm still killing it because I adapt myself every situation. London, I had the crazy story in London. I want to tell you also. I got scammed. I got scammed, bro. I wasn't making money, bro. I wasn't making money at all. I was just thinking about partying, girls again, and trying to learn English. So I was studying English in the morning and working outside in this shop in Shepherd's Bush in London, right there. So they used to pay me like £5 per hour, which is maybe $6.5 per hour, nothing. I wasn't making money, so I was really broke, and I had to move from an apartment to another, share with a friend. We paid in advance, stuff like that. We arrived in the address. Nobody is there. Nobody pick up. Nobody reply. I had like three huge luggages. A 19 years old kid in London alone with his luggage, thinking that, oh, am I gonna sleep outside tonight? I went crazy. I broke the door. We broke the door. I had to show you a picture. We broke the door. We got in and we were like, what's gonna happen? We're gonna get in, police gonna come, they're gonna just fire us for what? So I was kind of homeless, bro. I was literally homeless. I had no money, and I didn't reach the goal I wanted to reach in London because I wanted to be a model. I tried so many agencies, nobody wanted me. Nobody. Because maybe I wasn't disciplined enough. I didn't have a nice body. Or I don't know, I thought my face was enough, which wasn't. Otherwise, I would have made it. So I went back. I went back to Switzerland, and I joined army. Since a couple of years, I was telling everyone that I went back to Switzerland because I had to do my army service. This was an excuse, but that wasn't the truth. The truth was I kind of failed it. I didn't reach the goal I wanted to reach in London, so I was ashamed to say the truth. I was ashamed just to tell the truth and say I didn't make money, I didn't reach my goal, so I had to go back to Switzerland. And as an excuse to hide the truth, I said I had to go to the army because army I could have pushed it, you know. And I worked in sales my whole life. I joined the army and learned the importance of discipline in the army. I understood that I had to work on my discipline. I understood I had to work. It didn't mean that I started working on, but I understood the power of it, and I always knew that this is something I really gonna have to work on if I want to reach my goals. Crazy experience in the army, crazy. It's a Saturday, and I was on TV and in music videos, but I was partying a lot. Still, I always felt empty and anxious and wasn't building anything for my future. So this was my past life. Yes, I lived life. Yes, I enjoyed. Yes, I've traveled the world. I've met a lot of superstars. I was in the best event in the world. The best event in the world. Vanity Fair in LA, Oscars, everything. LA, Miami, London, private party. Yes, it's fun. But it didn't really bring me something for my future, you know. I enjoyed. I did some of the craziest music videos, as you know. But you know, when you party, maybe you see a girl or two, you have the fame in the club, and then you wake up the next day and, bro, you're alone, man. There's nobody. There's nobody. You feel like people like you, but they don't. They don't care about you. They just care about your fame. And I always felt empty and always had anxiety every morning. I used to wake up after this party because I was like, what I've done in my life? Okay, nothing. What I've done for my future? Nothing. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do to really change that. This life, I'm not going to say I regret, but I'm going to say I could have done that for a little shorter time and started really implementing strong habits earlier. I'm 30 years old right now. I could have done things way earlier. The past 10 years was this, partying. Anyway, couple of years ago, God removed me everything in my life. So I had no choice to look in it. Completely changed my life, man. Crazy. Let me tell you something. You know when you feel you're cursed? This was me. You know, I always ask God to help me become more disciplined and stronger in my life and mentally. And sometimes when you ask something to God, He doesn't give it to you in the way you expect. Be careful what you ask for. He removed me everything in my life. When I say everything, I didn't have collaboration with brands anymore. My relationship wasn't working. I wasn't making money. So I had 1 million followers, but I wasn't making money. I was counting my money to buy a fucking McDonald's. That's how broke I was. I'm telling you, I felt like shit. My confidence dropped to the bottom of the bottom. I felt like I was nothing. I had no more confidence, no money. And I felt like I was cursed. I really felt like why God did that to me. And what happened is I'm so grateful that did happen to me, because that was the change, and the change of everything. That's when I looked in, because I was like, look, I don't make money. I don't have collabs. I have my 1 million followers, yes. What I'm gonna do with that? I was broke. And the only thing I owned at that time, because that was only my body and my mind. So I was like, let me try to make the best out of this. And I just started looking in and working out and having a plan, and that's when everything changed. Because the only thing we own in the world is our body, nothing else. We don't own anything else than our body, our brain, and our mind. All the rest, the material, the money, this is not ours. We borrow this from the world. We're gonna die without anything. So work on yourself, work on your body, your discipline, your mindset, your education. That's what I did. And that's when everything improved in my entire life. When I understood that I had to take care of myself, my mindset, waking up early, everything improved. My relationship improved. My work improved. People started respecting me even better. Because I stopped negotiating with my mind. And I looked in and I took action in my life. The Easy Glow method is my playbook. I built through my own trial error by trying to change my life by glowing up through discipline, lifting, traveling, trying every diet under the sun, and eventually building my dream physique while having an extremely busy schedule. So now I've decided to break it all down for you. That's why I used to work in sales. Right here, I used to sell a perfume. You can see that I wasn't belonging here. I always felt that this wasn't me, and I could do way more in my life, way more than just working in sales and selling perfume. This is me right now, in Miami. The smile is different, the energy is different, the aura is different. I'm telling you that because I know exactly how I used to feel here, and not how I used to feel right there. And it's crazy to see yourself and see your growth for long and hard work. But I'm gonna break everything down for you, so don't worry. In the following steps, I'll outline the entire process A to Z of what I did to accomplish these results, so you too can use my Easy Glow method to lose 10 to 30 pounds of fat, improve my look, build lean muscle, and learn life hack habits for a full body, mind, and life transformation in less than 90 days. Are you ready? Are you ready? The Easy Glow method. Small changes, maximum leverage. Number 1, change your mindset and beliefs. Start to respect yourself by becoming a man of your word. Number 2, habits and routine. Start implementing the right habits. Number 4, fuel the vehicle. What food to eat, of course. Number 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. My bad, I did a mistake right here. Number 4, maintenance, repairs, and appearance. Self-care, recovery, and style. Now, let me show you the exact system I used to glow up, lose fat, build muscle, and completely transform my body, mind, and entire life in just 90 days. Change your mindset and believe. Everything starts from that. Everything starts from your thought. Your action come from your thought, right? Your thought leads to action. So the way you talk to yourself is extremely important. Respect yourself by becoming a man of your word. Cut all the excuses. Be a man, own your shit, and stop your fucking excuses, bro. Like, this is the worst thing you can do. The worst thing you can do is find excuses instead of finding solution. There is a situation on your situation. Everything starts with your thought. Do you believe in yourself? Do you wake up early every morning? Start by that. Start by really work on your discipline first. Everything starts with your discipline. So cut all the excuses. Start to wake up early every morning. Remove 1 hour step by step. I'm not saying you need to go from 9 to 5 a.m. But after every week, from 7, you go to 6:30. From 6:30, you go to 6 a.m. From 6 a.m., you go to 5:30. Or 6 a.m. is enough to start. But you got to wake up early. Start your day early, bro. I guarantee you this is a life-changing. Start doing 30 push-ups every morning. Done. Do something you don't want to do. By doing something you don't want to do, you are making your mind stronger, bro. You are really callousing your mind. When you do something you don't want to do, there's something in your brain that is happening. And you start doing things more and more easily. When these challenges coming to you, you finish it and you accomplish this way more easily because you've done so much. And the fact that you're going to do something you don't want to do early in the morning, it set the tone for the day. Start doing cold shower every morning. I don't think there's anything worse than doing a cold shower in a day. I don't think it's worse than working. I don't think it's worse than working out. Like cold shower, nobody like that. I'm doing cold shower every morning. And until today, I still hate it. And I'm still almost anxious before heading to the shower. Because I know it's not comfortable. Nobody like that. You're never going to get used to. Your body will never get used to, but your mind will. And you will start automatically becoming stronger and you will start just to do, you will want to do more and more. When you set the tone in the morning with something you don't want to do, bro, and you can achieve anything that day, anything. You're becoming way more productive. Everything improved. Level up my mindset. I wasted too much time chatting with girls and scrolling on social media. So much time. I don't think you realize the amount of time we're spending in this phone. I think we spend about, if we have to calculate in a year, that's about 30 days probably. 30 days in 1 year that you are on your phone like this. 30 days. And that's minimum 30 days. Probably even more. Probably a third of your life. Go check your phone. Check how many times do you watch your phone. 5 hours you're on your phone? 5 hours. This can kill you or can lead you to success. Be wise on how you use this phone. Be wise on how you use this machine. They spend thousands, millions of dollars for you to be like locked in the phone and to don't even learn anything. So watch out. I started reading books right here, mindset books that changed a lot of things in my life, made me understand so many things about mindset, discipline, God, believe in yourself, change your paradigm, change the way you see life. So many books right here. Can't Hurt Me from David Goggin. I Don't Give a Fuck. Becoming Supernatural. Atomic Habits, one of the first books I read to understand the importance of habits. I started pushing myself beyond my limits. When it was hard, I pushed harder. You're becoming stronger not when it's easy. You're becoming stronger when it's hard. But you're still pushing. I started surrounding myself with like-minded people. Right there, you see. Waste Weston, Colin, Coach Blue, Jason Calambe, Ashton O, my brother right here, Gino, pilots. He works out 5 times a week. He's a pilot. He doesn't negotiate with his mind. Jet lagged everywhere. He still hit his workout. So why not you? This is where my life started to shift, right? And I was always, as you can see, really focusing on my appearance. It's extremely important. I've styled Coach Blue. I've styled Jason. Jason, I helped him so many times in his fashion, and that just help him standing out in some places. You can be jacked, but like having a nice outfit is as important. Habits and routine. Start implementing the right habits. Like I said, wake up early, push-ups, meditate every morning, pray every morning, journal every morning. So start your day with God. Always be grateful. Bro, you're in the world for a reason. You're on a mission every day. And you're here. You can eat whatever you want to eat. You can go wherever you want to go. You have food on your plate, bro. Like, just you woke up this morning, just for that, you gotta be grateful and don't complain. It's a goddamn blessing to be able to struggle, to be able to win in this life. So just say thank you. Thank you for my life. Thank you for what I got today. Thank you for the struggle I've been having lately. Because it's a blessing. It's a blessing, bro. Be grateful. Thank the Lord. Always. Meditate every morning. Meditation will open your mind. Meditation will help you visualize your goals. Visualize who you want to become. You change the way you see the life when you start visualizing the person you want to be. I do that every morning. No matter what, I meditate between 5 minutes to 20 minutes every single morning. I don't negotiate with that. I pray every morning, I meditate every morning, and I journal every morning. I don't negotiate with that. This is like my time. Okay? I don't touch my phone the first hour. I don't want to have any distraction before I set my tone, my mind. When you meditate with certain guided meditation, it helps you visualize the person you want to be, because your mind doesn't make a difference with what you feel or what you see in your head. So your emotions are the same. So when you like live to existence, every single thing you do, you visualize every day your goals. You ask your body and your mind start to live in that direction. So visualize yourself as a winner, as a disciplined man, as a jack person, as a healthy person, as a wealthy person. Every day, watch yourself. There's magic coming. I guarantee you, I'm telling you that by my own life. It's crazy. Every day I do that. I journal every morning. Journaling, it's a way of kind of therapy. You just let all your thought on the piece of paper, and then you watch all the thing you saw, or you watch all the thing you wrote. Maybe like a year after that, you're like, well, that's how I was thinking. Oh, I'm grateful. So journal, bro. Journal. Write down your thought. Write down your goals. Who you want to become. Start implementing the right habits. I started working out first thing in the morning after I did my morning routine. Since I wake up at 5, I'm in the gym at 7. Done. It's in behind me. I don't need to think about it anymore. I fasted the entire morning. This helped me so much to be sharp in my workout, in my mind when I work, and lose weight. You lose twice weight when you work out on empty stomach. And you feel amazing. I guarantee you. Your body just needs to get used to it. I didn't check my phone once during the first hour in the morning to preserve my mental health and dopamine. No phone, no distraction. Focus on yourself in the morning. Don't wake up and start watching the life of others, bro. Like, if that's what you do the first thing in the morning, bro, I wonder why you don't feel good in the day. I wonder why you're angry and you're sad. Because the first thing you do in the morning is watching the life of others, watching the life of the people that you want their life, and start getting jealous. That's the type of energy you don't want, especially in the morning, because you're extremely sensitive, right? Right here, working out, shredded. Fuel the vehicle. All right. The most important thing, if you want to get shredded, jacked, feel good. What you eat, what you put in your mouth, have control of that. So stop eating sugar, not fruits. Stop sweets. Stop cake. Have control on that. Stop soda. You know that. Remove all that. Remove all that, bro. This is poison. I started eating a delicious nutrient-dense food that I liked, and I followed a diet that I can stick to without starving myself. Look at that, bro. People think that my food is boring. Look at this. I started enjoying like cooking healthy food. Look how delicious everything looks like. You can enjoy your diet, bro. It's a lifestyle. It's not really a diet. I said diet, but it's a lifestyle, bro. Burgers. I eat burgers sometimes, and it still fits in my macros. Delicious dessert, Greek yogurt with peanut butter, rice and beef and avocado and ramen, steak, porridge, steak again, cream sauce. I'm gonna give you a little trick. This cream sauce is not cream. It's milk and cheese. Lower in calorie and cheesy. Delicious. Try that. Just milk and cheese. Free sauce right now. I started to enjoy cooking healthy meals, as you can see. I set my diet up in a way where I can still go out and eat burgers with my friends without feeling guilty. Little trick, bro. You want to eat outside on a Wednesday night, and you don't want to control your food. You want to enjoy with your friends. The only thing you need to do, bro, just remove the morning breakfast. Remove the morning breakfast, and then you have like credits. Maybe you eat 2,000 calories a day, which is 14,000 in a week. Just see this 14,000 as a credit, and sometimes you can play around. So if you want to eat outside, boom, remove the morning breakfast. That's maybe 600 calories that you can add at night. You fast in the morning, you have 600 calories at night. That's going to be maybe like 1,500 calories you can eat. You can enjoy whatever you want to eat. You will not go above your macros, right? That's the type of thing you can do. It's all about organization and knowing where you go. But when you track everything, it starts to be like a game. And your macros, calories, it's like credit. It's like credit in a bank. Play around. Maintenance, repairs, and appearance. Recovery. I went to bed early and prioritized getting 7+ of sleep every single night. Reduce screen before bed and listening frequencies. So we do all that. We work out. You work. You have a job. You want to spend time with your close one, but you need to have your 7 hours of sleep. If you want to build muscle, if you want to recover fast and burn calories, you need to sleep. It's in your sleep that you are building muscle. So please, bro, don't sleep under 7 hours. This is not healthy for you. I do my 7-8 hours of sleep every day, bro. So yes, I go to bed quite early. I'm maybe at 9:10, I'm in bed. 9:10, I'm in bed. I wake up at 5, 4:30, depending. Anyway, we are not productive after 6 p.m. Who's productive after 6 p.m.? What do? You're scrolling, you go on Netflix, you speak to girls, you scroll on social media. Like, don't spend your time with this shit. Go to bed, wake up early, and start to be productive. That's a winner mindset. That's an alpha man, right? And reduce screen before bed. It helps you really relaxing before you go to bed. I started taking the right supplement from my superhuman protocol to help fuel my body and aid recovery. Vitamin D, zinc, boron, magnesium, multivitamin. This is the base. Unfortunately, in the food we don't have enough nutrient. So the majority of people is deficit on a lot of things. So if you want to have a nice skin, you need vitamins, especially vitamin C. Okay? So take care of yourself from within first. Especially if you want to have a clean skin, a glowy skin, it's from the inside you start. By drinking enough water, taking your supplement. That's what I take every day. Not everything is there, but clean your skin, vitamin C serum, all that. When I can, massages, and sauna. Helps as well to recover. Sauna as well. If you want to remove the water, it helps a lot. I started having a skincare routine. As you can see right here, I really started taking care of myself, bro. I just have one body. Like, you work out, you go to the gym, you sweat. Don't just use the body soap and wash your face like that. Then you wonder why your skin is ugly. Then you wonder why you have pimples or dry skin. Like your skin is different than your face skin is different than your body skin. It's thinner. So don't use the same product on your skin. Take like a face cleanser, a serum, serum like face cream. That's the base, right? And take your supplement. Eat healthy. That's gonna help you so much on your skin. I guarantee you. I used to have so many pimples, like black spot everywhere because I wasn't taking care of myself, man. Look at my skin right now. It's different. Everything improved in my life. That's the thing I want you to understand, that when you start taking care of your health, your body, bro, everything improved, man. Everything improved. It's insane. I found the perfect balance. I found the right habits that made me proud of myself and gave me confidence. I found the perfect balance in my diet that allowed me to eat the foods I want while still being able to build my dream physique. I found the perfect game plan, something I could stick to for the rest of my life. That's what matters. It's a lifestyle. It's not a diet. It's not a short-term goal. I'm going to do that for the rest of my life. And this is what you need to think of. This is the type of goal you need to understand, is having long-term goal. Long-term goal. Don't implement this, what I'm telling you, just to look good for summer. You will fail. Have long goals. Think about what you're going to play when you're going to be 80 years old. You're going to play with your grandkids. Think about what you're going to live in the world. Think about your grandkid are going to be like, oh, I used to play with my grandfather. He was 80 years old and I used to play with him in the park. That's the type of goal you need to always think about. That's the type of goal that's going to make you go crazy. Like your goal has to be something that when you wake up in the morning, you almost want to cry, bro. You almost want to cry. That's what you need. Like that's the fire you need to have in you every time you wake up. And that's going to make you unstoppable, man. And at the end, I enjoy my life. People think, oh, your life must be boring. Bro, what? I feel amazing. I feel sharp. I eat whatever I want to eat. I work out. I learn myself. I meet amazing people, like-minded people, strong-minded people. I'm connecting with amazing, and my spiritual journey is even better. My relationship with God is even better because I take care of myself. I take care of the gift that God gave me, bro, which is my body and my mind, bro. It's a blessing. Fashion and style. As you know, I love fashion, and so I found my style and I dare to try uncommon pieces. I'm not saying you need to dress up like me, but there's certain thing you need to know if you want to look at least good, minimum. Okay? Understanding that you can't combine every colors together. I found what to wear to look even more muscular in the gym. I always understood that my appearance can open so many opportunities. So I'm not saying you need to wear some crazy pieces, I do, but like try to have at least a minimum of style. So, like stop with your skinny jeans, bro. This is like 2005, bro. Skinny jeans is finished. Wear like baggies, things like that. That's what's gonna make you stand out. That's what's gonna make you look good, Let's start with the gym outfits. So first of all, shorts. Wear a short on top of your knee, not under your knee, bro. This is ugly. This is ugly. On top of the knee. All my shorts are on top of the knee right there. Look at that. Don't wear them under the knee if you don't want to look like like an old man in the gym. I don't know. This is different. This is fashion. This is under my knee, but it's different. It's more fashion, so it works. Shoes and socks for the gym. White shoes, white socks. White shoes, black socks. No, don't wear that. Okay? White shoes, white socks. Black shoes, black socks. Black and white shoes, white socks. The white socks always fit the best. I guarantee you that. Just trust. Okay? And just get inspired. Try new things. Try to be modern. Baggy, oversized shirts. Wear some tank top in the gym. Dare to wear some cool shirt. I believe it's important when you feel good in the mirror before leaving your house. You're gonna have good energy in you. People will feel that, and you have no idea how amazing it is when you start really taking care of your appearance. Like people see that and people are attracted by you. How many times I met so many interesting people in the world because of my style. At the airport, when I was traveling, because it used to be like, oh, who's this guy? Like, he dressed up quite nice. Are you a superstar or something? I was like, yeah, of course I'm a superstar. No, but like, take care of your style at minimum. You have no idea how this can open you so many doors, and you will attract people also. You know, with your education. Then imagine, look, you dress nice, boom, you look good, you jacked, and then when you speak with people, you have conversation. You can talk about everything in life because you educate yourself, bro. That's the full potential. That's what you need to look for. That's what you need to reach, bro. That's personally my goal. I don't know if it's yours. And that's a quote I've created. Learn how to dress. Learn how to work out. Be confident in your body. You'll be confident in any clothes. Remember that. Remember that. Habits are everything. Everything. I used to live a life with no structure, no meaning, and no goals. I felt worthless. I always knew I was meant for more, but didn't know how to proceed. But my entire life changed when I found the right habits. And now I can still have fun with my friends, eating the food I enjoy when I go out. I have ultimate independence and freedom. And I feel confident in everything I do and everything I wear. I want you to understand that to start changing your life, you cannot change everything at once. It's a step-by-step process. And that's what I do with all of my students. We give them challenges every week, habits. Work on that for like a week. Once you master that, you work on the next one. That, like I told you, to wake up early, you got to start slowly. From 7 to 6:30, from 6:30 to 6, etc., etc. That's how you're going to start. Small goals every day. That's how you're going to become better and better and better. It's small wins every single day. Just think about the win of today. Don't overthink about what's going to happen tomorrow. That's what's going to make you anxious. Think about today and the present moment. What I have to do right now is working out, eating healthy. Let me do it. I don't care how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I don't care if I'm going to do bad or good. Progression over perfection. Keep that in mind. Now that you understand exactly how this process works, I have an offer for you. So if you're tired of being out of shape, tired of failing every time you set new goals, tired of losing trust in yourself, and are ready to become a man of your word, build your dream physique while improving your look, develop new habits to change your life, I have an offer for you. If you want to lose 10 to 30 pounds of fat, build lean muscle, improve your look, and learn life hack habit for full body and mind life transformation in less than 90 days, all using this protocol, I want you to watch this transformation right here first. Look at this. All these people have transformed, and this is just a hint of them. I cannot post all of them, but I want you to understand that all the transformation you see right here, they're all been using the Easy Glow method. That works. It works because we work with our student slowly by implementing daily action. That's why it's called Easy Glow, because to understand is easy, to take action is different. But look at this transformation. Physical transformation, glow up, lose weight. She like this woman right here, Cattell, she put on 12 pounds. She was struggling because she had eating disorder. With her old coach was telling her, it's not going to be possible for you to gain weight because it's extremely hard. I was like, I'm going to work with you on your mindset because everything starts with your thought. After 3 months, she put on like 12 pounds. Her mindset changed. Her emotion is better. She has control of her mind. Marcin right there. In one month, 13 pounds. His mindset is changing. His confidence is growing. Anyway, I'm not gonna get too deep into that, I take a very few people at a time. Because I really want to help my student be the best. And I take the time with my team and I to help ours. So If you're really ready to commit, to change your life, to transform your physique, your mindset, your look, if you're not, it's okay. Keep watching this video. Keep that for you. And I'm going to see you next time. But if you're really, really ready, I want you to click the link down below. Book a call with us. I'm going to see you on the other side. Peace.